Good afternoon. We are pleased and grateful to recognize the careers of Malcolm Morrison and David Norton, who combined have given almost 5 decades of experience to the MBA community. These occasions are meaningful ways for us to gather friends and peers and students and families and alumni to celebrate the work and care and commitments of people like Malcolm Morrison and David Norton. And so today, we hope that you will enjoy the comments of a number of their colleagues who have helped put together 2 film clips celebrating the work and lives of Malcolm and David. We have already extended the gift of a MBA chair, and we will give them a monetary thanks for their service to the school as well. And of course, they'll relish and cherish this occasion and have a copy of the films of the interviews and remembrances today. We've also put together books with notes and letters from a number of you, thanking them for their service and dedication. So please enjoy this presentation and help me celebrate and MBA celebrate the lives and work of Malcolm Morrison and David Norton.
You know, what can you say about Malcolm? No, seriously, what can you say about Malcolm? I don't know.
So my background is a shot from the 2011 spring break London trip. Behind me, you can see the man in question. It looks too different, does he?
I've had the great good fortune of going to London with Malcolm on not 1, not 2, but 3 spring breaks. And I was scheduled to go for a 4th one before we got sidelined with the coronavirus. But I don't think Malcolm realized what a world he opened up to me by letting me go on those trips to London.
And one of the most impressive things to me is the level of commitment he gets from students who are participating in his productions. It's most impressive and something he should be very proud of.
Malcolm is everything that you need to have in a colleague and in a partner in your hallway.
And lovely to work with, and I really genuinely appreciate that.
He's going to be very sorely missed. I'm really going to miss all of our lunchtime commentary on the food of the day. Malcolm was never shy about what he liked or didn't like. The other thing that was a highlight for me was the mother-son breakfast, sitting and just watching people.
And I enjoyed all that time we had. And so I enjoyed it so much that I did this theater camp 4 years in a row. I guess, and then the cherry on top is I got to come back and work with him for 3 years and design his last show.
I'll never forget our conversations about Harold Pinter and Moliere and Oscar Wilde and our favorite BBC procedurals.
My son Logan had Malcolm in his English class, and Logan would come home talking about how much he enjoyed that class because Malcolm brought everything to life for him.
I'm very fond of hearing my own voice. Malcolm is fond of hearing his students' voices.
I have often leaned on Malcolm over the years for professional advice and advice in the class, inside the classroom and outside of the classroom in my personal life. And he's very easy to confide in or to talk to, and he is able to get to the point and give good advice.
I am who I am today, definitely partially because of him, which is easy to say, but I mean it in the right way.
He was always smiling and happy and positive.
It has been wonderful working with Malcolm in the art department. He has always been really generous with his time.
To hear his boys in unison recite Shakespeare from passages from Shakespeare's plays and from his poems, and it's just such a great thing to hear in a school.
He's been a colleague and a friend, someone I can express concern about a student with and discuss what's going on in the class, what's working and what's not working.
One of the best compliments I suppose I can pay anyone is that to describe that person as good company. And Malcolm is certainly good company.
I would say, as a teacher, the thing that I took from Malcolm the most is never forget why you're there.
He greeted me every day in the library when he came in for his cappuccino and used the computer, and was really a wonderful part of my everyday world.
Personally, I also can't thank him enough for being such a wonderful guide and a mentor to my own sons, Garrett and Miles.
Oh, Malcolm, make sure you take lots of sunscreen with you, because I guess you're going to Florida, right?
So thank you so much, Malcolm. And I'll miss you. I'll probably have to go get my English fix from Boyd, but it will not be the same without you.
Malcolm, I will miss you very much, but I am so excited for your next adventure, being on the beach and cooking the wonderful seafood that I know that you will, and I'm very happy for you. Congratulations. Thanks.
Malcolm, as I sit here in my pajamas talking to you, I think there's no one I know who's better prepared to do just this, to sit around in his pajamas all day, reading Shakespeare, enjoying the nice weather in Florida. I want to come down and visit you there. I know you're going to enjoy retirement. You've earned it. But think about us too. Think about your old neighbor across the hallway. I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss you a great deal. I'm going to miss you on a regular basis. But I want you to know that part of you will always be in the Kinch classroom. Part of Malcolm will always be in my heart. And I hope you stay close, and I hope you stay a friend.
In saying goodbye, I won't say cheers to Malcolm. Malcolm is fond of saying cheers, but I'll say sláinte, which means good health. And I want to wish you the very best, Malcolm, in your next big adventure. So all the best.
And Malcolm, I'm going to miss you. I'm very, very excited for this new chapter in your life. And I wish you and Karen the very, very best. And I hope that huge kitchen that you all are building in your new house, I hope it has all the recipes that you'll need for a wonderful retirement. You'll be missed. You are loved. Cheers.
Malcolm Morrison, when you are sitting at poolside in Florida with your glass of wine, I hope that the worries of Tech Week, of lighting challenges, whether the lights might go off in the middle of a show, or a stage manager might not show up and you might have to, call the show yourself, or forgotten lines by actors or forgotten entrances will fade into oblivion immediately. But that you'll never forget the joys and laughter and the huge impact that you've had on your theater students at MBA. Cheers, mates.
Good afternoon, Malcolm. It is great to be able to make some comments about you and how much you have meant to MBA over the years. As you know, one of our frequent routines is coming in the mornings at the same time. I've loved seeing you on those many days and often reflected how how much you have meant to the school and how much I know you have cared about MBA. I remember our first visit and how much I was excited about your background and experience teaching in England, working with theater programs, and the ways in which I knew you would influence the boys at MBA. What I probably underestimated is the many other avenues of interest that would add dimension to the school. Your love of cooking, for example. Of course, I'm grateful for what you've done in the English department and in the theater department. You've always been someone who wanted to bring out the best in others. Your optimism is a trademark of Malcolm Morrison. Your gentleness, a quality that I see in the best men, a quality that kind of exhibits their confidence in their own masculinity and their strength and in their goodness. And the care and affection you have expressed to the boys, I think will always be remembered, Malcolm. I appreciate you immensely and am grateful for this opportunity to make these comments about you and your care for the school.
I really marveled at the way he was able to manage not only the setup of the different events in, say, the theater or a dining hall or in the middle of the campus, but also the parking. It was always an issue.
I've had to call on David so many times as a teacher in the classroom and also as a coach in the gym or on the baseball field.
He's one of a kind type of guy. One of the things about him that a lot of people don't know is he's a joke master. The guy probably has about 3 or 4 different jokes a day, and 2 of them, I've heard 50 times from him personally. And some of them, you'll grab your side laughing. The other.
Working with David Norton was a pleasure. I learned a lot of facility maintenance trades and skills and shortcuts along the way.
He also worked really closely with an eclectic group of folks from the Sudan, from Iraq, from Cuba, from all over the world.
When he's not happy about something on the job, I imitate him. So I'm making him laugh and everybody laugh. So
I've been working with David over 20 years, and I learned a lot from David. David is a man of a few words, and he's a very kind person, and he listens, and he's really a good person.
He was so helpful and responsive, and he would come without frustration and in his own non-frantic, calm demeanor, and be willing to help out in any way possible.
Some days, he'll be on the phone talking to someone, negotiating a deal, and then next thing you know, you'll hear guitar music from his office across the way.
So David, he's always was the calm in the eye of the storm. If there's any issues, he would address them, and move on to the next issue professionally. And it was a lot of fun working with him.
When I think about him, I think of somebody who's pleasant, calm, and patient. Thank goodness for that. And just a caring person who is very selfless.
Or about, when he does retire, about how he wants to become a grill master. He wants to learn how to barbecue and smoke meat.
We all do need to be like David, good spirit. He's always, you don't see him really have problem with nobody.
He's a positive. He got a positive spirit when we are working together. He never say we cannot do it. He say all the time, yeah, we can. That's the good thing I'm learning from him.
And he's just a terrifically positive person, and he'll be missed quite a bit.
David's always kind of been like a big brother where we can go to him and ask for advice, or, what do you think about this?
We know we are not perfect, but we all learn. This is what I learned from David.
So I just want to tell you, David, thanks so much for all you've done for the NBA community. We all appreciate it so much. Congratulations on your retirement and good luck.
Hey, David, congratulations on your retirement. I think we had a lot of great times together. When the football season is here, it's all hands on deck. We really worked a lot on that, but I think when it got to halftime, I always will remember you and I going up to the NBA suite and watching the football game, eating our cheeseburgers, popcorn, candy, and drinking Gatorade. I am so grateful and so appreciative for all the times that you have given me and the time that you spent with me. Those are always things that I always remember and cherish. And I really hope that we stay in touch and that you have a great retirement. You and Mary Jane can travel the world now, visit your sons and have a lot of fun and not worry about the campus, because what you've taught Jim, William, and I will keep the campus going for the next 20 years or so. So really appreciate it. Thank you, David.
David, I enjoyed working with you over these years, and I hope you only the best in your retirement. I can't wait to try your barbecue, starting a grill and that being one of your big hobbies. And I'm excited for the next chapter of your life. We just hope the best, and we hope to see you around campus as long as you're willing to come around. Farewell, my friend.
Best of luck to you, David. Enjoy your retirement, and if you ever need anything, give me a call.
So, David, just want you to know you're going to be missed. Your presence on campus has been a terrific blessing to us all, particularly me. I feel that you and I are strong friends, and I know you've built a lot of strong relationships over the years, and I want you to know that I've taken a lot away from how to be a good person by watching you handle the difficulties and the challenges in your life, not only just the day-to-day managing of all that goes on in NBA, but also the physical struggles that I know you've handled with incredible grace. And I think you're a terrific human being, and I'm blessed to have known you.
David, you really been a good man. You inspired us with a lot of things. We're going to miss you, but our friendship is still gonna be there. What I do want you to do, check on us, come on campus, eat with us sometime. I know you like taco a lot. Congratulations. Go take care of yourself. Go travel and go to Florida and have fun. And we still that friendship. Thank you so much, David. You did a wonderful at NBA, and all of us too. We have a different way we can give back to school. Thank you.
I just wanted to say I really enjoyed working for you. You're one of my favorite people. I always enjoyed stopping by and chatting with you and all your one-liner jokes. And I really hope you enjoy retirement.
I want to tell you, in the name of my family and I, we appreciate you, everything you did it for us, and you did it for me too. Thank you, David, because you take care of me when I need help in this campus. Thank you very much for everything you did it for me.
Good afternoon, David. For literally almost a quarter of a century, we've worked together at NBA. You joined the faculty and staff just shortly after I arrived, and I am indebted to you for all of the great work and tremendous care that you have provided the campus. And you have always proved yourself to reflect the NBA motto and to believe in the mission of the school. You also have loved the boys and have demonstrated that interest in them through the JFK programs you presented annually, to your desire to talk to them about your own difficulties physically, and to let them know what a difference they have made in your life. And I've always been profoundly thankful for that kind of expression and care for the boys. That this place has always meant a great deal to you, and you are never above doing anything to make the campus better and better. I could not be more proud to know and to work with you, David, and I hope today's celebration of you is ample proof of how appreciative the NBA community is for David Norton and for his family. And I know how proud you are to have 2 boys who attended NBA. So thank you, David. I look forward to staying in touch with you for many years.